welcome back to the online family program coming to you from the Sunshine Coast Health Center. My name is Sarah, and this is a four-part series. This is number 4 of a four-part series about authorship. And today we're going to talk about how you can demonstrate authorship in your life. So first off, if you want to demonstrate authorship in your life, you really have to understand more than just in your mind, but fully understand what does that mean? What does it mean to be the author of my life? And really grapple with, wrestle with the idea that it's always you that is making the decision in your life. No matter the situation, no matter what you're up against, there's nobody else that's making that decision for you. And so you can't relinquish your authorship onto somebody else, even though we try to do all these kinds of things in relationship. Ultimately, even that's a decision. A decision not to make a decision is a decision. You can't get away from it. So what's the best way to really own that authorship and make the best of it? Take that personal responsibility. And so the best ways to do that is to recognize that you're the one, and even when you're in a bad mood, you're still the author of your life. And how you interpret events is often how you are going to feel about them. So recognizing that part, right? So looking at, well, I wonder if the way that I'm looking at the situation is making me feel crummy. Well, maybe it is. Is there a different way you could look at that situation? Would that be more helpful? Potentially, right? So all these kinds of things, because who's making the interpretation? It's you. Who can change it? You. We are to some extent able to control our thoughts and feelings, and even if thoughts and feelings come out of nowhere, we're still the ones that can deal with them. Nobody else can, right? So just recognizing that, and then also look at what you're focusing on. So if you're always focusing on why things happen to you, or why was I, born to this family or this circumstance, asking these kind of questions like that really puts you in a powerless stance, like a victim kind of stance. It doesn't feel like there's much you can do or that you have any control. But say you look at things more like ask different questions, such as, well, what can I do here for myself to better myself? Or kind of turning it around, right? Instead of asking life what it can give to you, recognizing that life is actually asking you and it's actually demanding you to do things. So kind of doing that big turnaround and seeing what the situation is asking or challenging you to stand up to. And this is kind of a unique human thing that we can kind of self-transcend. We can rise above our suffering and our situation, and it's pretty special. And this is another thing that Viktor Frankl talks a lot about in his work, and that ultimately this self-transcendence is the best way to find personal meaning. So I hope that helps, and that you can demonstrate authorship in your life, and I wish all the best for you, and we'll see you again for the next series.